episode. And I decided to start it just from my last saved game instead of from the title screen. Just the fact is, we got a lot to cover in this episode. So let's take a look at, because we just reached a pivotal story moment. So basically, I have to wrap up all my side quests of the city, if I so choose. But I need that XP, so I'm gonna. Okay. So I want that XP, and some money never hurts. So let's take a look at some of the stuff in here. Jin Lin. I remember meeting a young girl that she needs help. She needs help clearing the tomb. Slave traders. Okay, get ready to leave. Oh yeah, I could do the thespian thing, but I don't really think that I really want to. Return to Captain Chen. Okay, go.
Hello again. I don't mean to... All right, remember, Zibao is in the heart of the Empire Tavern in the Imperial Arena. I suggest you try to speak with him if you can.
Okay, well, let's go to the arena then. But first, the map. Oh yeah, I should probably return to Captain Sen when I get a chance to. Oh yeah, wasn't there another Scholar Centao?
Yes. Is there some... Yes. Yes, I am. It should never have happened. I was preparing dinner for him, as I normally did, but it burned, so I went and bought some food already prepared. It was the salmon. I knew it smelled odd when I bought it, but the price was right, and I needed it in a hurry, and... I'm so ashamed. Yes, it is. No matter what you say, I will live the rest of my life with this guilt. I have tried to visit his grave, but his madness knows no bounds. He seeks to drive me away.
I think that's a
His
fair
hatred is
guess.
unreasoning, but understandable. He has never been able to listen long enough to have me explain what happened. It must be dreadful for him. He never listens to me. He doesn't give me a chance, but maybe if you were there with... Yes, if we went together, he might listen. Can we go now, then, to see him?
Yeah, sure, let's go now. Returning to the Cemetery of Sorrow.
You're back to gloat over this victory of yours, Harpy? Causing my torment and death, is that satisfying to you? How can you
the
be
bad
so
fish?
certain? How can you believe her after you know what she's done to me?
Because he believes me. He has seen me at our home mourning for you still. Not a day has gone by where I didn't cry over your death. It almost makes me wish you'd have your wish, just so I could be with you again.
Feng, you really do care. Then all this time, my cursing, it was wrong.
Forgive her.
You killed me, but I see now in those eyes I fell in love with that you didn't mean to and that it pains you greatly. I forgive you, Feng.
Now his spirit can rest.
Thank you for what you have done, for both of us. In time, I hope I can repay you your kindness.
I wish it would have teleported me back to the city, but, whatever. Teleport here, but I can't teleport back. You know the way video games work. But anyway, let me run like Naruto back to the city so I can wrap up a couple other things. Decisive course.
I am. Is that it? Oh, sorry. You startled me. Well, you see, there's been a mix-up. No, an error. Oh, who am I kidding? Some bastard has changed my play.
Oh, another guy.
I am Incisive Chorus, the playwright. One of my productions has been touring the countryside and catching people's attention. We were asked to bring it into the city and perform here in the Golden Way. The play must go on, but not as they want it. The play's been changed, you see. One very key piece of the play has been rewritten. Once you change this scene, you change the very soul of the production. It's hardly my play at all if they perform it their way. They've changed it from a commentary of man's inhumanity to man to a satire of the Empire. I tell you truthfully that they've lost the whole point of the piece. There's that too. Anyone could take offense. Now I'm doubly concerned. I will gladly offer you the going rate for a leading man, just for a walk-on part. I need you to take a role in the play and read the role the original way. You have a most regal bearing, so I'd expect you'd have no major problems at any rate acting the role of Lady 14 Flowers. If you talk to first-degree thespian Fong up by the pagoda, tell him you're the replacement actor. He'll be desperate, so all you'll have to do is Of course, all the roles are played by men, or at least women with the decency to pose as men playing women. It can get complex sorting it all out. Oh, they will. It's a role practically suited to one of your stature. It'll come to you as easily as pleasant scents on a spring wind.
Oh, God. Okay, sure, I'll do it.
Here's a copy of the original script for your scene. Pivotal. Hurry over to the large pagoda overlooking the Golden Way. Remember, you'll have to memorize your lines. No script on stage, of course. Also, now good... No, you're about to perform, so
Okay, I guess I'll help this thespian guy out, even though I really couldn't give a crap less, but... To the theater pavilion! And I'll run like Naruto all the way to the theater pavilion. Oh, okay. Can't be open this time. Alright, I get it. Ah, here's the theater pavilion. Okay, now let's read the script the guy prepared for me. I'm almost maxed on good points. Or way of the open palm points, I should say. Plot items. Let's take a look at that. Okay. In the original script for your scene as Lady 14 Towers, in this version of the play, your character explains that the end of the Jade Empire's expansion occurred because sagacious Tien listened to the will of the heavens. The theme of the heavens reaching out to the Emperor is explored at least twice, and it contains the historically accepted truth that the northern border of the Jade Empire was traced by a shooting star. There will likely be a book and scroll stand near the stage where you can study your part in more detail. The stand is covered with books and papers and other elements related to play of some sort. Okay.
You again? I'm sorry, but I have no time. Even... You? Well, why aren't you in costume? If you're going to be playing Lady 14 Flowers, you'll need your dress.
Okay.
There's no time for you to run back and get yours. I'm sure we can find one to fit in the back, though most of our performers are less broad. Did they
Why's he gotta say it like that?
When they sent you over here? Let me see that. No. This is all wrong. They sent you with the old script. Bloody Actors Guild is staffing itself with water buffaloes, I tell you. Here, have it back. The script's recently been revised. So even if you're familiar with the old version, read it again for the changes before you head on stage. Well, a southern noble funded the location and travel for us, but wanted to make a few tweaks. We couldn't afford to miss the exposure. Our writer wasn't that happy, but we accepted the revisions, and here we are. I'm sure your Actors Guild told you that we have standard rates. We'll happily pay you the going rate for a lead, especially since this is short notice. Ruin your scene, and you get nothing. Just like normal. Understand?
Okay, I've got
Just
it.
get at least half the lines correct, and the crowd will figure out what's happening. Any less than that, and it becomes one of those obscure plays no one likes. Now, read that script over. Come talk to me when you've got it, and we'll get you...
Okay, now let's take a look at Wind Map, Cow Bazaar, Decisive Chorus, Original Script. Yeah, I know that one. The edited one. Script for your scene is laid 14 flowers and incisive chorus play. This version of the script has been edited from the original text so that two of the lines satirize the Lotus Assassins by referring to them as flower guardians. There will likely be a book and a scroll. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing it the original.
Have you read the script?
Let's get the show on the road.
Spirit. Let's get you into the back and costumed up. Lady 14 Flowers.
Oh, God, why do I have to play this?
Watch closely. We shall see if the informant was accurate.
Imagine condemning the Jade Empire at its heart. The fools.
All of heaven's blessings guide him, but sagacious Tien has been absent from the palace for such a time. His conquests of the northern kingdoms have kept his light from us. All the scattered kingdoms have seen the light of his rule, and our emperor's advisors grow in number. The arable lands to the south, all the way to the useless jungles, which were left as nothing for the Monkey King, are fused into the mighty Jade Empire. To the east, sagacious Tien has spread his light to the very waters themselves, and lo, to the west he found enlightenment among the hills of the 6 holy scrolls. But what word from the wastes of the Horse Lords? Aha! What is this? Why, 'tis Lady 14 Flowers. We can only hope she brings word. My dearest Lady 14 Flowers, under what banner does your entourage travel today?
Sort of a blend of egg white and fuchsia. I rather liked the contrast. Okay. Blue of the sky matches the color of my banner.
The color of the sky under which you travel, and the symbol of the woods you would pass through. An auspicious color indeed. Your arrival here is certainly welcome, as your kingdom is one of the most recent to join the Jade Empire. We have had word that the hostilities have ceased. Tell me, most gracious lady, when was this momentous decision reached?
Blush of the rising sun stretched across the sky from the east. Was it reached, or did the heavens guide it to him? Either way, the dusk was slipping into the night. Tien's decision was made over the midday meal. The flower guardians would allow nothing less. Blush of the rising sun stretched across the sky from the east.
A most interesting time for such a decision. Very well, as my lady would have it. Regardless of the decision's timing, I'm sure our exalted leader acted upon his mind when the day faded to night. He would think upon things for the day. And tell me, most gracious madam, when the final blow was struck, where was our noble leader? Deep in the wastes of the north?
The emperor was raking sand in the impromptu meditation garden he ordered constructed. He stood at the edge of the vast plain, the ground covered in snow. Deep in the wastes of the north. stood at the edge of the vast plain, the ground covered in snow.
Surely you mean the far edge. The Horse Lord camp's broken behind him.
Ah,
There's
crap.
been nothing but the gentle drafts of spring here in the Imperial City for weeks. With such a chill in the air, was this some time ago?
The lands of the north are locked in ice and snow forever. No, all of this happens as we speak. Lady 14 Flowers has the gift of prophecy. Heaven's reach is wide, weather is not the same in all places. Heaven's reach is wide, weather is not the same in all places.
My lady, I sense that there is more to your story than I have gleaned. Perhaps my own perceptions blind me. It seems to me that some part of your story remains untold. Do my questions block the truth? Tell me this, if nothing else, good lady. When the cry for peace rose up, who was it that our great emperor turned to?
He turned to the heavens themselves, they had already turned to him.
The heavens had turned to him? These words, are they riddles? Wait, what word is this from the front? The Emperor sends word of his return. The Horse Lords are unconquered, but our forces were undefeatable. What happened to cease the expansion of the Empire, dear lady?
I think Sagacious Tien just got a little bored with always winning, to be frank. Shooting star, trace the border of our
A
lands.
celestial event, most auspicious. And so, our most noble emperor saw a sign from the heavens. Our mighty armies poised to crush the Horse Lords and stretch the empire to the ends of the earth. But we stopped. For now, even I see that there are limits to ambition, and overreaching those limits invites nothing but disaster. All praise the Emperor, for his wisdom is infinite. My lady, you have my deepest thanks for bringing this news to us. I shall inform the court immediately.
What in the dragon's eye was that? I saw no treason there. Oh, the informant will suffer for a lifetime.
Kinda glad I botched the script that they'd
You there,
redid.
Lady 14 Flowers. That was pretty solid. It's too bad you couldn't hit it perfectly, but it will do. That was a curious interpretation of your role. It lacked some of the punch we've come to expect from the great lady. Ah well, what's done is done. I believe I owe you an actor's fee. Enjoy. I'm glad you were here to fill in. We would have sunk faster than a bottomless boat without a solid Lady 14 Flowers on hand.
No problem, rather fun actually.
Now I know you're not one of the guild actors. They're never positive about anything. Oh well, no harm done, I'm sure. The performance wouldn't have gone on without you, professional actor or not. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have things I must attend to.
Okay. Okay, let's go see if the other guy even liked it. Because I read it semi-originally, I think, but it was... A lot of it was guesswork on what I thought he would like at that point.
Had your, moment, did you?
I think it went well.
You do you? I've been asking around, you know. It seems the play was a success, but I've heard nothing of its deep meaning, the message it was meant to convey. So disappointing. But that's what I get for trusting an amateur. Ah well, at least it wasn't that mockery of a revision that was read. Here, take this. You've earned it, if only just. Farewell.
Okay. He was pleased, but not so much, but I guess there's better ways to do it. Whatever. You know, actors. Reunite the mother and son. Miss Chen's baby lies in her family plot. She will not believe her baby is dead until she sees his grave for himself. However, she is so close to madness, which has consumed the other spirits. If the grave is not her baby's, it may push her over the edge into madness. You'll have to find more information to determine which of the graves graves that her family plot belongs to her baby. Any that do not match this information must be wrong. Miss Chan has said that she was sure her baby was a boy, and Miss Chan said that she was sure that her baby was named after one of her relatives. Okay. Okay, now to the arena, because I need to see Zibo, or I don't know how the fuck you say his name. Alright. Okay, that's the base camp. The Imperial Arena.
Ah, it's you. I wanted the chance to thank you again for what you have done for my daughter. She can live a full and healthy life now, one a father can be proud of. I thank you once more. I hope the heavens look kindly on you and give you a fate to be proud of.
Wow, that's the guy that I helped his daughter get the new liver. That he was somehow able to transfer into her body, but I'm not really going to ask questions because yeah. It's a video game, I'm not going to ask too many questions. If you watched the last episode all the way through, you'd know who I'm talking about. And I was able to charm the former emperor or general to give up his liver peacefully, so as a way of redemption for him. Focus shrine. There we go.
There's something here. Some evil thing has happened here. It beats on my mind, and the Guardian, he can't hold it back.
I won't let you do this, not now. What the hell? You can't stop. Yeah, okay, I accidentally skipped it, but you can't stop me from being here. I may not be able to leave, but I can talk and see. I see you, mortal. I've been watching you.
I am Yazen, the other of whom Chaikar and this girl speak. They have suppressed me ever since we inhabited this body, but this place is different. The evil around me has given me strength, for now at least, and has opened potential doors.
The hell?
I don't claim to goodness, mortal. I hate your kind. But we can work together. If you help me, I shall help you. And I'll be much more valuable than the Guardian.
What about the girl?
Who cares about her? She's just another insect. This is about what I can offer you when the time comes. What? No! Chaikar! You won't make me go! No!
You stay below, Yazen. You won't harm this girl or this world, and you, Spearman, avoid him. For the girl's sake, don't let him out.
I'm sorry. They were fighting again. I'll be alright. Soon. Just give me time and I'll be alright.
What the hell? Beatrice. Oh, there he is. Gambler Doshin.
They
Oh,
say you're in
wrong
good
person.
with the guild. You're allowed into the back rooms where Sweet Poison Lin runs her shop, aren't you? I have a favor to ask of you when you have a moment. My name's Gambler Doshin, by the way. I run the straightest dice in the Imperial City. I wouldn't want to feed my children with tarnished silver, would I? Good odds and fair play. That's how I keep them coming back.
What's the nature of the game?
A simple enough game called High-Low. You predict how you'll roll against my toss and double your coin if you're right. You'll catch on easily enough, I'm sure.
What's the favor?
I know you're allowed to go freely into the back room past Kui's office. Would you carry a message to someone in there for me?
What do you want me
There's
to
a merchant
carry?
in the back named Sweet Poison Lynn. She has connections with the guild, the real authorities in this place. I want to expand my operation, but without the guild's approval and protection, I can only take very small bets. If I made any larger transactions, they'd be quite upset.
What a
I
tank.
spoke to some of the lesser guild members, and there's a set fee that must be paid to Sweet Poison Lynn. It took me some time to save up the silver, but I have the fee. I just can't get back there to talk to Lynn and pay her directly. If you could go in there and pay her on my behalf, I'd happily repay you. I would never do that. I'd be shut down or worse in a heartbeat. And there's too many people who'd happily report the infraction to Sweet Poison Lynn. The guild rewards those who can prove that people in my position aren't playing by their rules.
Yeah, sure, I'll help you out.
My thanks. I'm sure Sweet Poison Lynn knows about my interest. I've been angling this deal for a while. You should run back there now. The sooner you go, the sooner we can up the antes.
Alright. Let's talk to Zaybao.
What do you want? Do I know you? Really? Lots of people know me, so what? I'm a little busy right now. I've got a bowl of wine that needs drinking, so why don't you just find someone else to bother?
Link told me you'd take me to see the slave traders.
Who? I don't know anybody by that name, and I don't know anything about slave traders. Leave me alone,
Take me to the slavers, I'll break your neck.
Look, you don't have to get that way. These guys are ruthless. I'm just looking out for myself. I hope they decide to kill you instead of me. Come on, I'll take you there now, but I can't promise you'll get a warm reception.
I got evil points, but eh.
Zibao, what is the meaning of this? Summoning me to this place was bad enough. You know I can't stand the stench of these beasts. I've already dealt with the last shipment of slaves, and with that damned prefect poking into our affairs, we have to be extra cautious. Now, there's an unknown quantity in this little meeting. Just who are you?
That's a weird fucking smile.
Song Tao, isn't that the fool who's taking the fall for Chandler Ling? Well, you've overheard your evidence. Too bad you won't get to tell anyone. Zibao was a fool to bring anyone here. We can't afford anyone nosing into our affairs right now, and you've heard too much. Get him, boys, but don't kill him. We'll get quite a bit of silver for this one.
Oh, that sucks, because I'm gonna kill you guys. Slave traders.
Focus. Spirit. Long sword. 1,000 cuts.
Fucking spears. Come on, come on.
Focus.
There we go.
Long sword.
There we go.
1,000 cuts.
This has gone far enough. You're far better than the last dog who dared cross us. Maybe I was hasty in my decision to attack you. I have an eye for raw talent. That helps when picking slaves, but it comes in handy in sizing up potential allies. Who are you, and why are you here? You're clearly too skilled to be one of the fools hired by Prefect Shitong. So what business or grudge do you have with us?
I'm here to put an end
You're
to
one of
this.
them, are you? Another fool like that scholar Song Tao, always thinking the poor are worth saving? You're better than that. You've just shown me your strength. Any poor wretch who had the discipline to fight like you wouldn't let themselves be enslaved. Someone like you deserves to work with me, not oppose me. I have a friend who could use your help, and I'm prepared to pay for it.
Are you done talking? I have a slaver to kill.
If only I had a silver coin for every time I've heard that. Come then. Let's end it.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, whoopsies.
Paralyzing call.
Paralyzed.
1,000 cuts.
How does paralysis taste? Oh, wow. Well, let's not try paralyzing palm. Let's do... I could turn into a jade golem, but I don't really feel like it. Dire flame. Let's do legendary strike.
Long sword.
There we go.
Thousand cuts.
There we go. Slaver documents. There we go. Now, no more slavery going around anymore. Well, at least not in this area for a little while. Let's get the hell out of here. Cannibal Cookbook Volume 1. Kinda wanna look at that, to be honest. But, eh.
As long as we stay busy, I stay employed. Can't beat that.
Lustful Lao.
You return once again to interrupt Lustful Lao, master of the Eye of Beckoning, lord of the billowing sheets?
Oh god, the guy sounds like... The guy sounds and looks like comic book guy.
If you must know, I, Lustful Lao, conqueror of the female kingdom, was emanating my yang. It is but one of my many irresistible charms.
What charms are those?
My brimming knowledge of the 232 points of pleasure, as documented by Menshi Tsao, the salacious scholar. Or that I perform the stretches outlined in the writings of the now disbanded lascivious order of the abbotless monks every morning. If even these simple things are beyond your ken, sir, then Lustful Lao has no time to spare on you.
Okay, yeah, I'm good, man. I don't need to know how you stretch Asian comic book guy look-alike. Okay. jade.bioware.com. I'm actually curious to know if it's still, you know, up and running. Okay.
There you are. The governor sent Ho Chong, one of his lapdogs, to oversee the trial. I hope you learned something, or I'll have to proceed with Song Tao's sentencing. He took you there? That's incredible. That's remarkable. Well, what did you find? Have you discovered evidence that exonerates Scholar Song Tao?
Yep, got it right here.
That doesn't prove a thing. Pieces of paper can be bought and sold just like anything. Just like anyone.
I'm afraid you're quite mistaken, Chandlerling. This proves a great many things, including your guilt. I never suspected the slavers were so well connected.
Let me see that.
Well, this certainly looks interesting. Suppose Scholar Sung Tao can go free then. And you, Chandler Ling, will come with me for sentencing. It will be quick and harsh, I suspect. This sort of thing will not be tolerated in the Empire.
It's all a lie. You don't know what you're doing. You're all making a very big mistake.
Thank you. Thank you for risking yourself to help me. If there's anything I can do to repay you, please ask.
I'm just glad he didn't suffer.
I have no real way to repay you. However, I do have some items you might be interested in. They're not here, of course. Come and find me in the Scholar's Garden, and I will be glad to show you what I have. I'll see you there. Goodbye, and thank you again.
Okay. Ooh, Aura of Calm Gem. Nice. And I gained some open palm points. Okay. What else do I have to do? Gambler's fee. Oh yeah, I forgot to pay his fee. I don't really care. Okay, I need to find her. Active subquest. Creative Yokome's bounty. Okay, Imperial Captain Sen is tasked you with finding a confidence man on the run. Creative Yukong apparently would like a sizable sum of silver out of the Lord Rento and is hiding somewhere in the Imperial City, possibly in disguise. It's either of Discord, Fading Moon's bounty, report to Captain Sen. Okay, meet Jinlin at the tomb. Okay. Well, since I'm right over here, I might as well go back into the arena and what is it? And pay the guy's debt really quickly. The Outlanders of the mysterious East wear suits of metal armor and speak in a strange language unknown in the Jade Empire. Oh, I don't need to focus right now. Run like Naruto some more. Whee! Oh, whoopsies. Wrong person.
What do you need from me?
Need to talk to you about
Dao Shen?
Dao Shen.
He has angled for a long time for our permission to run a larger game. He's honest to a fault, but he still pulls in a fair bit of cash. I was wondering if he'd be resourceful enough. One of my associates has already told him of the cost involved. Are you here to deliver his payment?
There we go.
His payment? Good. Give it to me, and I'll send someone to go discuss the new terms of his operation. Now, back to our business, yes?
Show me what you got
Magical
for sale.
Enhancements and knowledge.
Superior Intimidation Charm Gem. Now I'll turn around and sell some stuff to you. I'll sell the Mournful Soul, I'm not really going to use it. Yeah, I'll sell that one because I'm not close fist, so. Superior Monk Gem, I'm going to sell that. Okay. Okay, run like Naruto some more back. Sorry for that side quest, viewers. Ah, whoops. Why the hell do I always go in this room? I don't know what the hell the deal is with me. I'm just an idiot. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, now let's go back to the cemetery. Oh wait a minute, no, this is to the school. which I already covered that the school quest line in one of my other videos. I believe it was episode 10 when I first got here. Let's take a look at the map again. Aha, here's to the Golden Way. Now I gotta go to the cemetery.
What can I... Not the nicest of topics, but go ahead.
When did all this start?
Things have been bad over the past few, say 5 years. No one has any idea why so many of the dead refuse to return to the Wheel of Life peacefully. All we know for sure is that they're not happy. Not happy at all.
Thanks for the warning, guard. To the necropolis. Jesus Christ, Emperor Xian. Damn.
Did you hear that rumbling? It must have shook the entire hill. The Emperor's tomb, it's collapsed.
Yes, I know.
I don't doubt it. They could probably feel it all over the city. It is a bad omen. There's no doubt about that. The Emperor's own tomb. I fear the spirits will be even more troublesome after this. Maybe I should consider a job in the countryside. Is there anything else you need?
Yeah, okay, let's talk about the troublesome ghosts.
What about them?
Miss Chan.
Ah, Miss Chan. A tragedy, really, and one that happens all too often. It's always the pretty ones who go. She died in childbirth, and the baby died with her. Her family put her in the family plot along with her son. She came up again recently, looking for revenge on me. She seems to think that I killed her baby, or took it, or something. Maybe she saw me take away the body, but she won't believe me. Every time I go near, she tries to kill me. That's valuable retail space over there.
Tell me what you know about her
baby. Not much. It's in one of the plots there, I'm sure. You can find it if you look. It was a long time ago. I don't even remember what its name was. But it was short, I know that. Definitely less than 3 words. But... sorry, that's really all I remember.
Okay, less than 3 words.
Anything else you want?
Okay. Let me see what you're selling.
Well, you know, a few things here and there.
Oh god, you're creepy. Yeah, it is wrong you've been stealing the shit here.
It's not like they need any of that anymore. Feel some compassion for them, do you? Maybe you don't have what it takes to do my job. Then you're no better than me. We both just do the best we can.
Okay. Alright. So it was less than 3. It was less than 3 letters. So let's take a look around. Let's take a look around the necropolis and see if we can't find... let's get some more lore and some more experience. Oh, well, I've already gotten that one. My bad. Tomb of the Forgotten Scholar, the Unfinished Tomb, Ghost of Miss Chan. Tomb of the Masses, been there already. Gravestones. Cluster of graves lies before you. Changzi, which wished for too much in life, the Emperor's justice. No, that's not him. Graves lies before you read one of the inscription. Cheng Mao rest uneasily, may his killer be punished. Shorter than three letters, but it says may his killer be punished, so that implies that he was murdered. Okay, since that book icon is annoying the hell out of me, I'm going to look to see. Oh crap. Mournful ghost. You'll have to find more information to determine which of the graves at her family plot belongs to her baby. Any that do not match this information must be wrong. Shen says that Mrs. Chan's child had a short name, less than 3 words long. Miss Chan has said that she was sure her baby was a boy. Miss Chan said that she was sure that her baby was named after one of her relatives. Like Naruto some more. I haven't found your baby yet. Let's head up here and see if I can't find the gravestone up here. I know it doesn't let me move around anymore. Damn it. Because there's got to be more headstones around here. Maybe down this path there'll be more headstones. Because there's headstones all around, but none of them I can read for some reason. Run some more like Naruto. Locked still. Nature of the Spirit, Volume 5. To be honest with you, I'm leaning more towards just destroying her just because it would be easier. But no, I'm trying to follow the way the open palm here, so. Yeah, no headstones around here, so. Okay. Tomb of the Masses. Okay, I've been around here already. Been all the way back to the Los Assassins. Didn't see any more headstones. The Emperor's Justice. So he was obviously a thief. May the dragons in heaven watch over this one. Wait, whoa. Harlot, whose name shall be cursed forever. Yeah, pin. Closer, read one of the inscriptions. Kailu, son. Ah. That must be it.
No.
No, I can't. Okay. I'll see it with my own eyes.
I can't believe anything you say. Words lie.
No, yeah, I get that.
Your lies are true. My family would have named him after I passed beyond. Shen must know, or there must be some way to find him.
I'll look for your baby.
Please.
Your baby's dead.
No, it's impossible. You must be confused. You must have mistaken him for someone else. I can't believe anything you say. If your lies are true, then Shen, that murdering monster, would have buried him here. All my family is here. My family would have named him after I passed.
Can you tell me about him?
He was my darling child. My only son. I remember there was an... I'd have to see his grave. I'd have to see it with my own eyes and look... But... my despair is... Please!
Yeah. I'll return him. Because I think I found him, but I don't know how I can take her over there. Oh, because I see one over here. But the dragons in heaven watch over this one. This is very annoying, to be honest. Cluster graves. Revered ancestor, Jianxi. Chame, rest uneasily. May his killer be punished. Father of the Empire, Yan Shu. Yeah, it's kind of annoying how it's just random on what inscription you see. So, I'm actually going to go all the way back to Shen's cabin. Gravedigger Shen's cabin to try to close this episode out because I want this lady laid to rest, and I don't want violent, like, I don't want to do it violently. I want to actually do it, open hand style with compassion. So I'm gonna close this episode out. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and keep an eye on our channel, and remember to mash that bell button because we post new videos on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and hopefully, we post new videos on Mondays, Tuesdays, and hopefully Wednesdays soon. So please leave a like, subscribe, and